All right, good evening and greetings, everyone. Welcome. Hope you all are having a good day, making it a good day. We've got some GAC to play tonight. Chat with the chat if you guys got any questions, things that you want to know, stuff to talk about. I'm always happy to hear what y'all got to say. So we'll take a look and listen to that. Just pop your questions up over in chat if you got any. We've got a whole bunch of energy built up in the account. So first things first, let's knock that down. Get that energy out of here. Real simple, we'll go to Sector 4. And we'll just click all of the wrong buttons in an incredible display of mousing incompetence. But then we'll sim, get rid of that energy. All right, almost maxed out on fleet energy as well, or that's mod energy. Let's go get rid of that. Okay, inefficiency avoided. Phew. Anakin's ETA 2 has the worst drop rate of any game ever. Prove me wrong. Alright, let's see. Here we go. We'll go here, we'll sim this, and we'll get 4 out of 4. Alright, 1 out of 4. 25% drop rate proven. 1 data point, 1 sample. Conclusive evidence that it's just fine. 20% drop rate, we get a 25% drop. Completely okay. Yeah, I don't know. There is something in the game where I feel statistically there is this weird effect that when you get close to finishing a character, it seems like it takes forever to finish a character. It's a weird thing, but I needed 14 shards of this trooper to finish him out. I've been double farming him every day. So 5 days of double farming, and I've gone from 84 shards to 91. I've gotten 5 shards in maybe it's only been 4 days. So 4 is 20 times 2 is 40. 40 runs, right? We've got 5 shards out of 40 runs, which is statistically like really bad. But and again, I know that it's probably just statistical, but it does feel like every time I'm getting close to finish out a character, man, those last few shards always have bad statistics. Yeah. I've never taken the data to prove it, but it really does. It really does feel like there's something in the game that slows down your drop rate once you're close to finishing. I'd almost guarantee that that's not true, because I don't know how you would program that or why you would even program that, but I've noticed it so many times on so many characters. It's just like a strange phenomena. All right, Stormpoopers in the house. Lord Zenith is here. DL killing it with the Leia journey. Yeah, I'm working my way through it. Michael Neal says good evening. Zide says good luck tonight. Stormpoopers doing his first Kyber level Grand Arena. Congrats on that. Mac Eagle says hi. He's facing 6 GLs as well on defense. Yeah, interesting. Anakin's ETA 2 has the worst drop rate. Since you don't see the news, 3PO cheese in the raid is rip. Pour out a flat soda. Hey, well, we expected that, or at least I did. That was way too good to last. You know, every person could relic 8 a C-3PO and then take it on 8 runs. That's not let's say working as intended. There's no way. So I won't say good. I mean, it's gonna, for a lot of guilds, it's going to hold back their progress, right? I don't think we'll have any problem still meeting the same box next time, but I think a lot of mid-game guilds are going to find like they drop a box because of that, because 50 people out of 50 were abusing C3PO, so it might make a dent, but I don't think it's too bad. Swgoh Gameplay says, "Hey DL, how you doing? Good enough. Good enough." Lord Zenith says 2 to 4 shard drops during the last star, 6 to 8 before 6 stars. What simulator do you run on your PC? BlueStacks. I'm just using BlueStacks. James Donahoe says hi. Celiac Sarah keeps everything at 5 stars until she has 185 more shards because of that theory. I don't have the discipline for it. Yeah, you know what? I think I do that a lot. I actually do that quite a bit. So, like the characters that I'm waiting on Leia for, I finish out, and I've got them starred up. But there's a lot of times when I'm collecting character shards that I leave them at lower stars, and when I'm ready to take them to 7 stars, I go all the way up. We've never taken Marin to 7 stars. We should do that. But, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. But it is weird. It's like statistically noticeable. Like, again, I don't have data to prove it, but it's certainly a feeling. Yeah, see, a lot of these characters we're collecting shards on that we never cash in. Malgus, 321 out of 330. Getting close on him. We'll have him out of this run. We'll be able to build a Malgus if we want him. Interesting. Leave him at 5 stars and finish him out. I actually like that. I might start doing that. I can finally chat. I started a new account, a YouTube account for your videos. Oh, well, thanks, man. DL, are you planning on buying the new Lightspeed LDB? Are you planning on buying the new Lightspeed bundle? Well, I saw one Lightspeed bundle, which was the Beskar Mando Journey characters, and that was a pretty good deal. What other Lightspeed bundles are they offering? We need to buy a couple of these too, just to make sure that we stay up on carbonite circuit boards. So while we're in the shop, let's hit this up a couple times and make sure that we stay ahead of the game on carbonite circuit boards. Hey, that's a 200 drop. It's not bad. We appreciate that. That should keep us in the flush until next time these things show. Well, let's go look and make sure. I feel like I have like 1,000 of those in the bank right now. 751. And we have some that we could break down. We're good. We're fine. 751 is fine. We'll stop there. We can buy some more later. Yeah, so the Beskar Mando Lightspeed bundle is pretty good. I already have 2 out of the 5 characters at Relic, so I'm debating whether it's worth it to buy for 3 characters at Relic. Maybe it is. Somebody mentioned just the Bronzium wiring alone was probably worth it. So I'll take a look at it. I may buy it. I don't know. Did they come out with another one? I don't like that they did one for BAM because you only need gear 8 to unlock it. But the thing is those characters are all really high value. So don't look at it as the characters that you need to get Beskar Mando. look at it as buying 5 high-value characters. You know, Mando and Greef Karga are part of a bounty hunter team that can kill Lord Vader. Cara Dune is fantastic to add to a Mon Mothma team. You know, IG-88 is a really good tank. Him and Queel as a tank pair can go in a Rey team. They can go with Dash Rendar. They can go a lot of places in the game and be really good. So don't look at it as, oh, I can get a Beskar Mando. Look at it as, wow, for $20 I get 5 high-value characters that I can use right away. I can plug them into teams right away. So that's how I would look at it. I wish they'd do a JMK or a Lord Vader one. I'm still free to play. I didn't get the other bundles, says James Donahoe. Okay. My conspiracy is that mod calibrations end up back in the exact same stat way more, 25% of the time. It's so annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I think calibration is fair. I haven't seen a tendency for the calibrations to be less than 25%. At least I don't feel like it's different. Yeah. They aren't here yet just from the data mines. Supposedly a Finalizer, 1, and a Thrawn and Emperor Palpatine. If there's a Thrawn one and you can relic all your Phoenix, I mean, with Rex, that's not a bad deal, right? Because then you can just add a Rex to that team, and it's actually, like, you know, pretty useful now. So yeah, a Thrawn journey, if it's Phoenix, would be also, I think, a good purchase. A Finalizer one, I don't know about that. Because, I mean, they'll sell a lot because a lot of people bought the SLKR bundle and then realized that, like, the only thing holding them back from an SLKR was that First Order shuttle, and it takes forever to farm a ship, you know. It's 28 weeks to farm a single drop thing in the game. So I imagine a lot of people are like, yeah, heck yeah, I'll buy a Finalizer bundle because then I can get my SLKR. So if they bought the First Order bundle, it's going to be pretty tempting. I don't know, though. Depending on what comes in it, I feel like that would be pretty low value. Whiskey Hoarder says, hi, they only confirmed BAM. The other ones were just data mines. Lord Zenith says, planning on buying everything except SLKR and the Finalizer because I don't have the Zetas. James says, I started a new account and I've been following your Executor doctrine. Is it still viable because I've been getting stuck at 101 in Fleet because of all the Houndstooths? So James, it's a problem, right? It's the light speed bundles that if people bought that Rey bundle with the Houndstooth, it's a big problem. So yes, the idea of the Imperial Doctrine is still valid. Once you have your Executor, you will beat everything in the Shard. So you will be able to make top placement in Fleet no matter what. But getting a fleet that can beat just the stuff that was in that Lightspeed bundle for Rey is pretty tough. You know, you need to have a fully developed Vulture droid or Anakin's ship to deal with a Relic Houndstooth. And it's tough. I mean, for a normal type hyperdrive bundle player, fighting in a fleet shard where people bought those Lightspeed bundles, I'm having the exact same problem on the Lex Talionis account. I just, like, literally the same problem. The top 100 is so close, but there's just the whole top 100 is people that bought that Lightspeed bundle, and there's nothing I can do. I'm just pushed out until I can get a better fleet. Yeah, I don't have an answer for it, except the next time a big fleet bundle comes up with something that can beat the Executor, you got to buy that, which is an awful thing. I hate it. Nothing I can do about it, though. They data mine Thrawn and Emperor Palpatine as one bundle, and then a Finalizer bundle for SLKR. Oh, they're just bringing back the SLKR bundle? Okay, I mean, that would be fine. I don't mind that. Benny Lau says, I'm working, saw that you went online, so drop a like for you and leaving the video playing in the background. We'll listen when I'm free. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. With Finalizer 1, you would get Xanadu Blood, Houndstooth, so it would be helpful for the Executor. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I guess that's true. So for people who didn't buy any of the Rey bundles, because some of that stuff is duplicated with Rey, but yeah, I guess. I don't know. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't mind that they're making these catch-up bundles for people that want to spend a little bit of money. I really don't mind it. But the gap between people that are willing to spend money and the people that are trying to play free-to-play is absolutely huge. Now, if they set up something in the game where people who are playing free-to-play were in their own separate arenas, then I would think it was the best thing ever, right? Because people could play free-to-play and then not be affected by the other stuff that people are buying. I know there's a way to do that, right? Because if you look at this name on Darth Loquitur, my name is white in color. Okay? If you go over here to my Lex Talionis account, right? The name is white in color. That means I never bought the Hyperdrive bundle. If you've bought the Hyperdrive bundle, your name turns yellow. So there is a flag in the game where it can clearly tell if you've bought the Hyperdrive bundle or not. So there's got to be a way in the game where they can say, if you've never spent money, that you're free to play. There's got to be a way to categorize that. And then free-to-play players would just have their own fleet, squad, and GAC. They would be in a separate fleet, squad, and GAC than any player who spent any money ever. That would be pretty cool. I would love that. I would love that. They're definitely coming out a bit aggressively with the packs. Again, we got to remember it's a for-profit company. They released those packs. They made a ton of money. It doesn't take a genius to sit back and go, free revenue. We should do more of that, right? So like they're going to put stuff in the game and people are going to click the purchase button and they're going to make an avalanche of money. So they're going to time it so that it's not overly aggressive, but they're going to space it out. Well, we did this a couple months ago. The people who are going to spend a little bit of money spent a little bit of money. We got to let them reset and get used to the idea of spending a little money again. And then we'll put some more bundles in the game. If they did it one after another, then people would be like, okay, I bought Rey, I'm not going to buy the next one. But if they do them a couple months apart, then they'll get a click again. And yeah, it's just pure profit. It's stuff that's already in the game. They just give it to you at a higher level and monetize it. So it's not breaking the game in a meaningful way. It's not causing headaches for the experienced players who've been playing for a long time in any way. It's not interfering with the new content because they're only doing it with old content. So it is literally just free money for them. So yeah, they're gonna introduce as many of these as they think they can make free money with. So, yep. Can't blame them for it. I mean, they got to make their money. They got to keep paying programmers to make the game. So, yeah, that's what it is. I just don't like that it so completely shuts out people who don't want to pay. If you want to play their game without paying, you're just closed out. If you don't buy the Hyperdrive bundle, if you don't buy some of these Lightspeed bundles and other people do, the gap just widens way too fast. Anyway, so separate that out. I swear if they make a Leviathan Lightspeed bundle, I'm going to be so mad. No, they're never going to interfere with... So I don't think they would ever offer a Lightspeed bundle. And again, this is just me talking as a business person. I personally would never make a Lightspeed bundle for any character that's still on single drops. the single drop characters are also making money, and it's what people are chasing in the game at the mid levels and upper levels. So anything that's got single shard drops, anything that's like less than a year old, you're never going to see a Lightspeed bundle on that. So they'll make a Leviathan bundle, a year from now or something like that. That's what I would say or guess. Nice says, I agree with you. Sadly, that's the nature of pay-to-win progress games. Yeah, and I don't know that it's pay-to-win. So you can pay for these characters, but as a lot of people found out with the prior bundles, just because you get a Rey doesn't mean that you have the Zetas for the team and the mods for the character and all the other stuff that you need to make a good Rey team. It still takes you a while to build into that team. So yeah, and I don't want to sound crass about this, but a lot of bad players bought those bundles. They're no threat to me. I mean, nobody's passing me up in Kyber 3 because they bought those bundles. And that's the key to it, right? It's that at the lowest levels, like, bronzium, chromium, whatever, buying those bundles is a big deal. And you're hopping over the other people in your GAC bracket. But it doesn't really interfere at the highest levels because most people had those characters anyway. And a lot of people, like I said, a lot of mediocre players bought those bundles, and they're not really a threat, because Rey's a good character, but with 2 Zetas and bad mods, just not worried. So yeah, eventually she'll get built out and developed, and those people will have good Reys. But like in Territory Wars, for example, in our little Lex Talionis guild, we fought a crew a couple Territory Wars ago with a bunch of people that had bought that set of packs. So they were putting all kinds of Relic 5 resistance teams on defense. But those resistance teams all had really bad mods. So they're Relic 5 characters, but you could beat them with Geos, right? Because there's so bad mods and they're so slow that like your Gear 11 Geos just roll them over, even without the Poggle Zeta. So yeah, you gotta develop into the characters as well. I hope they add the trench capital shit, the Invincible, from Revenge of the Sith. One of the things that annoys me the most about the bundles is I'm losing to people with no mods and they destroy me even though my mods are good for my level. Well, I mean, if you're under 85 still, that's... And it's been that way. I mean, a year ago, if you didn't buy the Hyperdrive bundle and other people did, you're still in the same boat. Like the Hyperdrive people, just you gotta. It takes you about 5 or 6 months before you start beating the Hyperdrive people. If you get a quick Malevolence, you can go faster than that. And then once you get your Executor, I mean, you never look back, right? You're then at the top 5 of fleet. The difference is, a year ago, for any particular fleet shard, there was probably 30 people that had bought the Hyperdrive bundle and a lot of people that hadn't, right? And now, everybody's buying the Hyperdrive bundle. It costs half as much. It's $50 instead of $100. And with the Lightspeed bundles requiring you to be 85, I mean, tons of people just bought Hyperdrive and bought the Lightspeed bundles. So the number of people in any given fleet shard that bought those went from 20 people or 30 or whatever to 150. So yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, well let's take a look at the GAC then and get this party started. We're fighting against Zbytek. Trying to figure out if this name is an anagram or something. Zbytek. I guess not. So my loyal friend here, we gotta check out this account. KG Mandalora 10.5 4 million galactic power, 4 in ships, 6-3 in characters, 30,000 galactic war battles won, 7 years old in this account, been playing almost since the start of the game. If we look at this character, if this player's ships, we've got Malevolence, Negotiator, Profundity, Executor, but no Leviathan, right? No Leviathan yet. All right, so we have some hope on ships. It's not a lot of hope, but it's a small bit of hope. Character-wise, 8 GLs, you know, if there's a GL, he has it, so 8, including Leia. Leia does not yet have the alt, right? So she's a Relic 8 Leia with no alt. 556 speed. All right, so that's a threat. If you guys are more up to speed and familiar, I don't know in 3v3 what the right thing is to beat Leia, but my opponent did put that Leia on defense, and I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to take in to beat it. Honestly, I don't know how I'm supposed to beat 6 GLs on defense, so I'm going to have to go for a 2-zone clear and just leave some stuff alone. But if you guys know of a good counter in 3v3 for Leia, toss it up in the chat there and we can learn from it together. I'll check Grand Arena Science and see what people are doing. Tons of stuff. Kiadi Mundi, Zori Bliss is already done, but no Omicrons. So we get 2 Zetas, but no Omicrons. We've got Afra, her droids. Geos are not relic. Triumvirate's not relic. But pretty much all of the other stuff is. And the rest of it's Gear 12. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Zoiks. All right, so yeah, 10 million galactic power. What do you expect? A lot of it's requirement stuff, though. There's a few good teams that I'm surprised there's not a couple more relics up top here. All right, anyway, let's take a look at this player's speed. Commander Ahsoka Tano, fastest non-GL character, 351. It ain't no 383 like Arva has. Maul, let's look down here at Maul, 338. Let's check out Mara Jade. We're looking for 330 on her, 319. All right, still, this guy's got a lot of good mods, so we've got to watch out for speed. I'm at a severe disadvantage against this player. There's just way too much stuff in his account. But okay, we got to do... Oh, I clicked all the way out. Got to do what we got to do. So let's get in here and see what he left us as a defense. All right, so what I put on defense, I left Kenobi. So I thought it might be a good idea to put Kenobi on defense. I forgot that the Datacron set expired, so I did not go refresh the Datacrons on a couple of these teams, which is my fault. I need to go put Datacrons on these defenses. But we got Kenobi on defense. We also have Jabba on defense. And again, foolish of me not to have a Datacron there, but yeah, we'll have to go refresh that. I'm going to do that right now, guys. Let's do that right now so that next time we lock in a defense that does have the right Datacrons. Do that before I forget. All right, let's go in here. We've got a Jabba-cron that'll work. So let's add that. Equip that. Okay. It's got a picture of Leia on it, so must be good. Grievous. We can put a Datacron on this team. Just because we can, I don't know if that means we should. Sure, we've got some not so good Datacrons that we can throw that way. And then we'll go take a look. And I think there was a gas team. Did the gas team have a Datacron? Yes. Okay, so they've got one. Fin Poe has one. We gave one to Jabba. We got to go give one to the Kenobi team for sure. Okay, what do we want here? We got one just with tons of armor penetration. They gain 5% stacking offense for having buffs. That's a good offensive one. I don't know how good it is on defense. What do we have here? Let's see. Buffs, gain, protection. Again, just a lot of armor penetration. I don't know. Let's put a good Datacron on. We'll put one with tons of armor penetration on there. Just try to make the team dangerous. All right, good enough. Qui-Gon Jinn could have a Datacron. I think maybe we need to add one here too. Again, just to make the team a little more scary. Fine, we'll do that. All right, let's go to offense and let's see what we have to do here. All right. I'm going to put my 300% defense Datacron on Jabba. Nice. Surge 3000 said, are you doing roster reviews? I'm probably not doing roster reviews this evening. So Wednesdays for me, man, I get up at like 4 a.m. I go to work early. I do safety training for my third shift. And so like today I was at work for 13 hours. I come home, I sit in the chair, and my agenda is just to get done and get to bed, because Wednesdays are long for me. So usually pretty tired by the time I'm streaming. We'll try to do some roster reviews either on the weekend or for sure on Mondays when I do my stream on Monday night, update the Lex Talionis account, and just chat with everybody. We're almost always going to do some roster reviews then. If you brought a GL for offense, use it for Leia. Calvin Awesome used SLKR. Is getting the 7-star Executor a priority? I have enough crystals by December 15th, but what from heard, it looks like a 5-star can beat 7 stars reasonably well. My experience was with a 5-star Executor, I had the timing of my ships down. I had my Xanadu Blood as the fast ship, and then I had the Razor Crest slower than my Xanadu Blood. So against the opposing high-star Executors, they would go do their thing, and the enemy Xanadu Blood. The key is you want your Xanadu Blood to be slower than the enemy Xanadu Blood so that theirs goes first and comes out of stealth. Then you take your Xanadu Blood, target it, call the Razor Crest, you get a breach. The Razor Crest puts a mark on it. Then the Razor Crest goes. You can call assist from Xanadu Blood, and you'll kill their Xanadu Blood in one sequence. If your Razor Crest is too fast, I didn't have good luck with the team running that way. So at 5 stars, it worked great. I could kill 7-star Executors, no problem. When I took my Executor to 6 stars, it messed up the timing. I never got it back, and I recommend that you either keep the Executor at 5 stars until you're ready to go all the way to 7. Or you can do whatever you want. But I got it working at 5. Hated it at 6. It's fine again at 7. So that's my advice on Executor. What's your job? Rabel says safety trainer, apparently. No, I manage a factory. So, there's Imagine that a factory runs and there's people out in the factory floor working, there's supervisors supervising, and there's some guy in the corner office that's in charge of the place. And that guy's me. So I run a factory for manufacturing. That's what I do for a job. This whole streaming thing is entirely a hobby and a pastime for me. I don't identify as a streamer. Aaron B says, I try killing the Razor Crest first. You can kill the Razor Crest first, but the problem is that in order to kill the Razor Crest first, you need to get a double tap out of Xanadu blood twice to reliably kill the opposing Razor Crest. So you've got like a 65% chance each time the Xanadu blood goes to get that second hit. So there's a pretty good chance. There's like a 45% chance that you get a double tap, both, from your capital ship doing a mass assist and from your Razor Crest calling an assist from the Xanadu blood. The problem is if you miss one of those double taps, you don't kill the Razor Crest, then it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough to finish out from there if they keep their Razor Crest. That's my experience anyway, but if you've got a way that's reliable doing it that way, then more power to you. All right, so here we've got Leia, no ultimate on the Leia, with Drogan and Old Ben. Got some Inquisitors that we can beat. We've got Starkiller that we can beat. We've got Rey with Ben Solo, which is pretty rough for us to beat. We can do it with Sith Eternal, but it's not very pretty. And then we've got Lord Vader, who we can beat with a bounty hunter team-ish, right? Like, it should go okay. He's got a Thrawn. There's no Maul, so the comp that I used before was Fennec, Grief, and Bosk, and it worked against this comp. I mean, we had to kill the Royal Guard manually. We didn't have the auto-execute from the Mando, but we were able to, target the kick onto Bosk, which at least we knew where it was going, and we've won against this team before in threes that way. But I don't know what to do against this Leia for sure. I have an SLKR, but my SLKR doesn't have an alt. And I don't know if an altless SLKR beats an altless Leia. That's purely speculation on my part. I've also got an alt-free JML. So we've got tools on offense that are kind of weak. Here we have Jabba. We have JML, Malgus team, Inquisitors, and Sith Eternal. Now this Sith Eternal, I think we can just Wampa this. I don't think this Datacron is too scary. So it's Dark Side's giving buff, they recover health and protection. But we've used Wampa against this team before, and it's a Relic 7 Sith Eternal, and I feel like we can ramp enough damage that we can probably get through that team with Wampa. We can do gas, maybe. No, we got gas on defense. Maybe Sith Eternal Emperor if we have to here or here. And then Jabba. I don't know what we're going to do against Jabba, because he's got the Bushi Datacron here. So he's got a good Datacron, and again, my SLKR doesn't have an alt. The CLS Datacron went away, so we no longer have access to that CLS Datacron that was helping us be able to kill Jabbas with a CLS team. It shows that you guys are experiencing buffering, so sorry about that. The output looks good from my end, so I don't know where we're getting the error, but hopefully that'll clear up soon. So I've got a JML, an SLKR with no alt, and a Sith Eternal that I can try to sort out this part of the zone here. So if we can Wampa this, maybe we could use Sith Eternal here and get it down to just Jabba and then come in and clean it up. Yeah, we'd have to, then we'd have to do a mirror match here against Luke. And I think we're probably better off using Sith Eternal against Luke here, because that's going to be probably a win. Which leaves us SLKR with no alt and RJML and non-GL teams. We can't use Wampa here because Jabba kills Wampa with the alt, right? Just get to the alt and then the Rancor eats my Wampa. So that's not an option. The other thing that we could do is we could skip the bottom zone altogether and go through the top. So if we just leave the bottom alone and we go through the top, I feel like we can beat the Vader team, probably. We could beat the Rey team, probably. It's that Leia team that I feel like we're just going to get stuck on. SLKR can probably work here if we can keep people alive. Can we just use SLKR himself with Watt and just use Watt to keep him alive? I don't know. That's two rough teams though. So we got to get through. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Wampa against Sith Eternal, and if we get that battle won, then I feel like the bottom has more potential than the top. So let's do that first. Sith Eternal versus Wampa. We're going to add a Datacron to this Wampa, and we're going to just put in something with a blend of offense and defense. Something that's got a decent blend. This has some protection. I want to save the protection, though. This has just a bunch of stats. Crit damage, health. I kind of like that. Kind of like just a bunch of stats. All right. And then we just got to ramp damage and, not get killed. Pay attention to our health. SLKR might work versus Lord Vader or Jabba, but it's going to be dicey. Yeah. Maybe we could try it against Jabba, and if we just get Chrysanthemum killed, or Leia, or both, then we can try something else to come in and clean it up. All right, Womp first, ask questions later. Now, if you remember, guys, I took my Wampa here to Relic 8, and I modded him for massive offense. So this Wampa, tons and tons of offense. And it's exactly for this. This is exactly how I have my Wampa modded. Not for survival or, too much tenacity anymore, any of that. It's just meant to outlast the Sith Eternal team and be able to do enough damage to kill C, even if he has the good buff. Now, with the tank here, Watt put the tank tech onto the tank, which is, I mean, it's annoying, but it's not that big of a deal, right? We're going to ramp up our damage and be able to carve through this tank. Which means that Sith Eternal himself did not get the tank buff. So that actually makes this, harder for us to kill the tank. But once we kill the tank, we should mow down Sith Eternal Emperor pretty quickly. Wampa's not good about using the Wamp when you put him in auto, so I'm keeping an eye on this. I want to just go quickly and let him ramp quickly so we don't time out. There you go. He's dead. So we've got it in auto, but we're keeping an eye on it. And if he goes too long without doing the Wamp, then we'll take it out of auto, put it back in manual, do the Wamp, put it back in auto, and just make it go fast. All right. Wampa ramping. He did the Wamp, so we don't need to worry about put it in manual. More ramps. We're going to put it in auto basic because we need to kill Watt. Okay, back to regular auto. All right. Here we go. That shouldn't be too much of a problem to beat Sith Eternal because we're ramping damage massively and he doesn't have the box. So we're good here. I'm going to put it back in manual because there is, if you don't focus on keeping yourself alive, you can lose. All right. We got him. 68 banners. Pretty good. All right, so the Jedi Master Luke, I think we do Sith Eternal there. But if we do Sith Eternal there, we've still got to beat a bunch of stuff. All right, so what else do we have that we can put in this First Order team? I think we use Hux and Crew. Oh, Schneike. Crew is on defense. What would it look like with Night Sister tank? I mean, these ladies are Relic 0. They don't have Relic levels on them, and I'm fighting a team at Relic 7. So Leia will, bomb her way through Old Daka pretty quickly. Can we add a Datacron to this? Everybody must be Relic 1. So we can't even add a Datacron if we do it this way. So I could do Hux and the Stormtrooper tank, but that's not a very strong 3v3. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. The other thing that we can do is we can think about just using Wat Tambor here instead of with Sith Eternal. So let's take a look. Let's look over on Grand Arena Science and see what people are using against Jabba the Hutt in threes. All right, so Leia, Kenobi, Afra. Oof. That's it. That's all that's showing over here. Leia, Kenobi, and Afra as winners. Oof, that's not great. All right. Did you check that Datacron? I mean, it's a Leia Datacron, right? So max cooldowns. It's got 2% when they critically hit. Health. When they fall below 50% health, they gain damage, immunity, and health steal. So this is a tough team to kill. Now, SLKR, when he kills stuff, it stays dead. So they don't have a mechanic that allows them to resurrect once Kylo kills them. So that's the good news. I just don't know how we're going to keep ourselves alive. So we could put in Wat Tambor, you know, put the tank tech on him so that we try to keep him alive and then ramp his damage. But then with only one other character to put in this team and no crew available to us, I mean, Hux is just going to get killed instantly. I mean, maybe we could do something like this. Just for the purpose of longevity, Kylo doesn't take damage from detonators, right? Because percent health effects don't affect him as much. So he's kind of safe against detonators. Maybe we could do weapon tech over here to give him more turns, tank tech here. And then just see if we can get some kills. I don't think we'll win, but it would be a race to kill Boushh Leia. If we get her killed, I think we can come in and clean this up. But with her alive, I don't know. Any info on SLKR Watt Faust? I don't. Well, at least in Grand Arena Science, I don't see anything over there. Without the ult, it feels like Jabba will crush SLKR. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. But we got to try something, though, right? So we're not getting through the bottom zone. We're not getting through the top zone easily. So we've got to take some kind of risks here. So I think we do this. Take a risk. Just see if we can get something killed. Massive armor penetration. Here we have health steal, crit damage, protection, health. I think that's probably our best bet. Just go all in on damage and just try to ramp damage and get kills with SLKR. I mean, I don't think it's going to work, guys, but I don't know what else to try. And if this fails and these two are still alive, then I mean, we're just done. We're not going to get through bottom, I think. All right, we're going to try this. Kylo will die for sure. But my hope is that he'll waste enough time that, we can ramp damage. We're going to stab here just to get the stacks started. Leia throwing bombs everywhere. That's what we expected. Oh my goodness, look at the damage that they're doing. All right, we're going to do area effect just because we need to kill Leia. And anything that we can do to try to hurt her, I think, is the prime goal. Wow, look at that. Just raw damage from Leia. Just stripping it down. She is doing so much damage. Without detonators. I mean, the detonators got nothing to do with it. Look at this. She's just hitting for tons of damage. Yeah, look at her go. All right, let's see what we can get done here. I'm blinded. Okay, it cleared the blind. Good hit on Leia there. The box will clear the blind again. We can stab here, clear these buffs. Get back to Leia again. Oof, that was a big hit. Man. Almost got her, though. Here's the Rancor. Full life again on Leia. Is it true that I'm just going to have to one-shot her at some point? Like I have to get my damage high enough to actually, in fact, just one-shot her? Okay. Gotta do that stab again. Oof. Healing, please. Yeah, we don't have the... Okay, now we got the buff immunity. Oh, no. No. No, it's so close. Okay, we can stab Leia now. Give ourselves a touch of relief, maybe. No, she can't be stunned. All right, kill her, kill her, kill her. All right, we got her. We got her. I'm just going to put it on auto. I'm just going to put it on auto because SLKR will choose the right moves. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I think we did it. We did it. We ramped enough damage with no ult. We threw away Wat Tambor, which... it's going to make the JML battle a lot harder. But we got Jabba out. We got Jabba out. All right. That Rancor came out fast. Yeah, the second Rancor, like the first one felt like it took the right amount of time, but then like 2 turns later, it's Rancor again. That felt like oppressive. All right, who can we put with Sith Eternal that's going to make this work? This team doesn't have that much offense, but Yoda can be pretty ridiculous. What would it look like if we did this and we need some kind of pre-taunt tank? I don't think we're going to get it, but we need it. We've got this. We've got this. Okay. So what's his speed? Let's look at his speed. Ooh, he might be slow. 505. All right. We're faster than 505, right? We're 556 or something? 543. We've stolen a bunch of mods from Sith Eternal. We got a good health mod back on him there. 17 speed on that one, 16 speed here. We still need to do some slicing and try to get that improved. So he's got some okay mods. He's got some we need to improve. Anyway, okay, 543 is not fantastic, but it's still faster than him. So I'll get to do my links, and once I do my link up, taunt will be here. He can ignore taunt, but as long as he doesn't one-shot the armorer, then we can get armor onto Sith Eternal. I'll get greedy. I'll try for 3 stacks if I can. But if he attacks the armorer twice, then we just lose. The armorer also costs me a Datacron, right? Like I can't put a Datacron on this team with the armorer here. Just a tip for next time, SLKR's Mastery Steal is doubled against stun targets. SLKR with Watt alone has an 85% win chance, but it's without that Datacron. Yeah, SLKR with the ult has a good win rate. You're not going to find a whole lot of data on ultless SLKRs against Jabba. I think this is our best chance, though, right? I think this is probably... If we don't have any recovery on Sith Eternal, we might not get this. Okay, so 1 stack is 50% defense, and the 2 stacks is recover, and the 30% critical hit isn't that big of a deal. So if I get a turn with armor at all, I just throw 2 stacks on Sith Eternal, and I think that's the difference between winning and losing this battle. We don't have Bastila Shan to mess with him. We're going to strip off all of his protection. We can link him and Yoda. So I think this is fine. This should work fine. All right. Rely on our Relic 8. Okay. So we link the guys we can. That'll give us taunt. And that taunt will at least hold off Yoda. So that was expected. That's expected. All right. So we do this. And Yoda also ignores taunt? Or was that JML calling Yoda with the skill? That's what probably was him calling Yoda. Okay, let's put back some protection for what that's worth. I don't think we're ever going to get a turn where our armorer doesn't have ability block. Yeah, she's gone. All right, let's kill Yoda and tough it out from here. If we can. If it'll let us. Okay, bye, Yoda. See you later. Okay. Got JML with that one, too. Fine. Armor was useless. No. I thought I could get a turn with her, but guess not. Alright, so against this Malgus, what's our best bet here? I think we have to just use our guy, right? CLS isn't going to beat this. Triumvirate. I feel like we've tried this before with Triumvirate with like an immediate loss. Ratus, I think we've had some success with Ratus against this team. Let's look at Grand Arena Science. Let's see what GAC, Grand Arena Science, let's see what they say. If you've got a Malgi in the lead, and then we put in a Bastila Fallen here so that we get the right team. Triumvirate, people use Triumvirate against it. Triumvirate with Malik, Triumvirate with Sunfac? Question mark? Okay. So Triumvirate. There's also a Darth Revan team that gets used. Not a whole lot of stuff in the not a whole lot of stuff. I'm going to try something here just to see if there's actually more data that I can look at. Yeah, there's really not. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Okay, but again, if we just want to get through to the back wall and not mess with this, we should be able to put in this, and this should be a win, right? Like, we've got it. We're going to throw it. Protection, crit damage, defense, health, accuracy. We don't really want health. We don't want health percent against this team. It's just going to make things harder. Protection would be good. Armor penetration doesn't help. So this one's probably the best. It's got more protection, which helps JML, and crit damage, which is okay for some. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Protection, Kron. Yeah, protection. Lord Zenith says, I use Jedi Knight Luke, lead, Hoda, JML. JKL lead. Malcolip says not Geo Brood Alpha, but or not Sunfac, but Geo Brood Alpha. Well, Sunfac's the one with the scar, right? Isn't Sunfac the one with the scar across his nose? Maybe that is Brood Alpha, but I thought it looked like Sunfac to me. Maybe it is Brood Alpha. It would make more sense to have it Brood Alpha. All right, so this should work. This is kind of overkill for this team. I feel like, you know, we're throwing more heat than we necessarily have to, but we need to clear a zone. We need to get to the back wall, so let's do what we must. We've got foresight, so we're going to do that. Then we're going to actually put the training over here on Luke so he can kill tanks even better. I guess I'm just forced to kill Malgus first. Seems weird that that's the case, but I don't know how to get around it. I'm just going to kill Malgus first. We're just going to go all in on Malgus. Just keep tapping Luke. Nope, that didn't help. Okay, Yoda does Yoda's things. Why is this so hard? Come on, Malgus. You're not that tough, buddy. Die. This. Oh, man. Nothing. All right, fine. We're just going to work around and kill Bastila then. Do what we got to do, I guess. This is ridiculous. Okay. What? Come on, Luke. Why won't anybody attack? Does this prevent me attacking? Can't gain bonus turn meter or buffs. Why is that? Why is that stopping me from attack? I don't know. What's going on? Why will this not work on any character? Oh, because I'm an idiot. It's Darth Revan. You can't assist on Darth Revan. Whatever. Fine. Can't assist on Darth Revan. I don't know why, but when I was looking at it, for some reason, I thought that was... the Sith, the Marauder, not Darth Revan. All right, so we're just going to target Malgus, and we're going to let it run in auto because we're running out of time here. We should be able to kill this guy. Come on. Yeah, the no assist is in DR's kit. Yeah. It just took me a second of being an idiot to figure that out. All right. That was harder than it needed to be. Okay, Inquisitorius. We've got Triumvirate, who kills Grand Inquisitors. We've still got Savage. We've got Jedi Training Ray, no Zetas. We've got Troopers. We've got Dash, Han, Chewie. We've got CLS with the robots. What is a good team to bring in against these Inquisitors? Mara Jade work here? I don't think they have enough turn meter mechanics to overcome Mara Jade, right? So if we did like Mara Jade, Thrawn, this should control their turn meter, right? We should be able to do Mara Jade things. I'm hoping that the next Lightspeed thing has Phoenix and Rogue One for Palpatine. Make Profundity easy to get. Sounds cool. The other thing we could do, you know what? I'm just going to load up on this. Let's just do CLS, 3PO, Chupio. With a Datacron, and let's just smash this team, get through to the back wall, and see what we can do from there. Then we'll know maybe better where to use our teams. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We've suddenly turned into orcs from Warhammer 40K. We're going to start yelling Daka Daka. All right. I'm just going to kill the tank. First, get that buff immunity on. And work on Second Sister. We'll get rid of the stealth. Okay. In we go. Okay. Buff immunity means you can't taunt. That's fun. And now we're stuck behind stealth for a second. And then we can go in over here. And we'll keep calling assists. And there ain't no party like an overkill party, y'all. That's how this works. Do that. Oh, bad on my part. I thought that would be a kill with that assist. Yeah, we'll keep blinding or not blinding. We got 3 stacks of translation on both, which is nice. All right. Smash. And should be, no, I was going to say should be it, but I guess not. 56 banners. Easy peasy, back through the back wall. Let's see what this player put. Is it easy or is it had? That's what they say in Boston, had. It's had. Dear God. How many relics does this guy have? Mon Mothma, Rex, and Cara Dune. That's interesting. Afra with some robots. Saw Guerrera, Ratus, and Rolo. The Rolo team's probably the weakest. Good. Oh, man. Whatever. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. How big of a threat is this Afra team? Can we beat that with a reasonable team like Jedi Knight Revan or something like that? Or do we actually have to bring the heat against this Afra team? I feel like this team is like super nasty, right? Is this an Imperial Trooper battle here? Can we beat these characters with Imperial Troopers? I mean, I think we actually have to take Gideon in here if we do this. Because we got to go first, we got to go fast, we got to kill. I think we got to kill this guy, right? Or does Afra have a resurrect? I don't know her kit well enough. At the start of her turn, dark side droid scoundrels, blah, 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 gain stuff. While she's active, if they're allies, they have stuff. First time a dark side droid falls below 50%, they gain stuff. Okay. Attacker droid. Lunging strike. Stuff. Okay. Max health, max protection, 30%. And if she gains 50% turn meter for each. So she's going to start with 100% turn meter. Oh boy. That's fun. That's beautiful. Okay, special damage, increase their cooldowns by 1 and inflict doubt. Siphons potency. Ooh boy. So she goes first and just goes off like a nuclear bomb then. We're not ever going to be faster than her. Yikes. Afra wrecks troopers with the second ability. She takes a bonus and resets your cooldowns. Hux to stop turn meter. Use Han Chewie with some good team lead. Oh, that's a good call. So we can do scoundrels, and we can do Dash, Han, Chewie, and shoot first, right? So Han can just shoot Afra in the face, and she'll go first, clear the stun, and then hopefully we can wreck her robots before she gets something done. Man, this is going to be just a damage fest, right? we have to. Excuse me. So we just want damage. We just want a Datacron that pours in the maximum amount of damage. Okay, let's see. Armor penetration. That's probably the most damaging Datacron we've got left, right? Just a pile of armor penetration. 80% armor pen. Yeah, go straight for Afra. All right, here we go. Oof. Dicey. Let's see if we can get it done. She can revive the droids. Yeah, exactly. So we gotta find a way to get her out of here. That was not impressive. We shot Afra. Oh, we're gonna hit her with a big hit. All right, all right, all right. Good gravy. This protocol droid hit me for like 54,000. Ooh, that was fast. Oof. Oh, man. All right. Dash on Chewie. Shoot her first. Get control. We got her. We got her. All right. Now we've got Jyn Erso here hiding behind a K2SO. So this is actually a pretty inconvenient group to fight. We could use troopers here. We could, in theory, I think, use troopers there, just cut through his armor and just smash with troopers. Ooh, but he has a daze, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Spark. Rogue One cooldowns. Dispel all debuffs. If Ratus is the leader, upload progress. Okay. Max protection, gain taunt. 30% speed. There's no days? For some reason I thought... Oh. Isn't it in the kit somewhere that these rebels Days Imperial Troopers. Isn't it like you can't play Imperial Troopers against these? There it is. There it is. Whenever an Empire enemy gains bonus turn meter, they inflicted with days for 2 turns, which can't be. There it is. All right. So confirmed. We can't fight Ratus with troopers. Okay. So if we use Triumvirate here, troopers here, something here, what's our next best team? After Triumvirate, we could do the mirror match. I don't really like that, though. How about bounty hunters? What would bounty hunters look like here if we did, like, Bosk, Fennec, Grief? Bosk, Fennec, Mandalorian. Bosk, Grief, Mandalorian. In this setup, we're just kind of relying on the Mando to be able to poof Ratus. So we got to get the contract fast, and then we got to poof the Ratus. Interesting. Do Jedi Knight Revan and go straight for Adrad. What do I have for Jedi, though? I feel like my Jedi on offense aren't that great after I use the JML team. We've got Yoda. I guess it's not bad, right? Because we got Yoda. We could pull Bastila Shan in here to get better buffs. We could add a Datacron. We might be able to pull it off this way. Armor penetration, resistance penetration. Physical chance, armor penetration. Whenever they grant a buff, they regain health and protection. That's probably the best we can do. What do you guys think of this? Should we use this? Bindo? Put Bindo in there. Look at their Datacron first. Health accuracy, crit damage, health steal. Light side allies regaining. Whenever a rebel attacks out of turn, they dispel all debuffs on themselves. I don't think there's any showstoppers in that, right? They can dispel their debuffs, but they can't dispel the mark. The mark can't be dispelled, isn't that right? These effects can't be copied, dispelled, or resisted. So we've got them on lockdown for 2 turns. What do you guys think is better, Bindo or Bastila? Because Bastila just, calls Grandmaster Yoda and we do more damage. Bindo gives us more legs if the battle goes on too long. Rebels have some nasty Datacrons in that set. I think we're going to try it with Bastila. I think Bindo's just too slow. I like the control of being able to ability block them with Bastila. So let's get in here and do this. Okay, there's the big area effects. Get in on Ratus. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see how much damage we just did to him? Which is to say, none? Yikes. All right, Yoda, get it. Oh my goodness. What is this Ratus made out of? Holy cats and rabbits, this guy. Frickin' titanium. Titanium Ratus. Brutal. Pass this back to Yoda, I guess. Just keep doing Yoda things. Go for... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this Ratus. We can't do anything. Look at this guy. This is insanity. I'm going to go over here and stun. Nope, didn't stun. Never mind. Alright, pass it back around to Yoda. I'm gonna hit him with a big hit, just stay on him. Oh my god. He's all healed up. No debuffs. Good to go. 78% of the alt. This is insane. We are doing no damage to this guy. Share our Bastila buffs with everybody. For as long as we can. Ability block if we can. Pass it to Yoda. Dance on their face. Hit them with a basic. Target them again. Basic. Alt. Dead. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. Wow. What are the stats on this Ratus? 99,000 health, 131,000 protection. Protection, protection, speed, protection. Man. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's do Bosk, Grief, Mando. Him for survivability, Bosk for the contract, Mandalorian for the insta-kills. And do it this way. Datacron's not really as relevant with these guys. Whenever dark side ally uses a basic, light side gains tenacity up, they gain protection up. Dark side tenacity. Dark side recovers 2% health. These are all pretty awful. We don't have tenacity up, right? I mean, I don't think... Does Grief Karga give tenacity up? I don't feel like he has tenacity up. Oh, he does. Okay. He does have tenacity up. Okay, okay, okay. So we'll use that Datacron. All right. Let's try this team instead. We could have brought in Fennec, but instead we're going to try to get insta-kills. So that's the order of the day. Bosk is going to do Bosk things. Let's do this. And do this. And then we'll do this. I know that I can't kill Jyn Erso. That doesn't bother me so much. We just gotta target her when we can. And keep damaging the lowest health target to get the contract off. Okay. Can't really get rid of that taunt to deal with him very well. 80%. Okay. Grief, you're gonna need to do something here, buddy. You're gonna need to shine here pretty soon. All right. Contract up. Bye, Ratus. She can't res him, right? Because once you get disintegrated, the res doesn't work. So we shouldn't be at risk of her bringing Ratus back and having problems with that. Okay. And then we'll rinse and repeat with ye old Mandalorian and get rid of that K2. All right. That was good. It was close to him going off on the alt, but we managed to get it. All right. Cara Dune, who I despise. Okay. Saw Guerrera. I can honestly say I have never fought a Saw Guerrera ever. I honestly have no idea what this team does. No idea. Somebody got a win against this team with Ratus. So I guess we can take Ratus in here. Let's take a look at the Ratus team. Rogue One. And what kind of good Datacron can we put on here? Do we have any light side ally? Nothing. Absolutely nothing for light side allies. So what do we have for stats? This just has some stats on it. Health, defense, health, steal. It's about the best we can do at this point. All right, so how would we play this matchup? I guess we just have a tickle fest against these guys until we get to the alt. And then we have to kill them with the alt. I don't know. We might have to have offense on Ratus to do this. This might not work unless we can do enough damage with Ratus. I saw a Jabba team time out against a Relic Saw team with his Datacron. Whenever a rebel enemy deals damage and no other enemy's ability... Oh my god, they're going to be ability blocked for the whole battle. Tons of health steal, ability blocks everywhere. Ugh. So the thing that we could do... We could try the Triumvirate here. Wookiees? What? We could try the Triumvirate here. Try to hide behind Savage. And see what we can get done. And then unequip Datacron. And then, you know, try to rely on him getting insta-kills. So just kind of slow roll it and try to get insta-kills. I don't know what else to do, guys, because I feel like the Ratus team, I don't think I'm going to have enough damage on Ratus to get these guys out in one shot. And once we don't one-shot them with the ult, if they come back from that with all their recovery, then we're just done. This team, at least, you know, stall them out with Savage and then kill them with Nihilus would be the plan. I think we got to try this. I don't know enough about this Saw team. I don't know how the mechanics work well enough. But I think insta-kill might be... Oh my goodness. I got 15 stacks of something. Something I feel like I probably won't like. Okay. Oops, wrong skill. Savage doing Savage things. Tanking up real good. Okay. Base Malgus healing from 0 to full in one turn. That's kind of what I expected from the Saw team, right? Like insane recovery. These guys are going to have ridiculous amounts of healing over times and insane recovery. Okay. He's worked himself down. Oh no, he's in stealth. I can't do nothing. I think we're better off with this. Trying to get a kill. They're doing some assists, which is nice because the assists are, of course, killing them under trail lead. Look at that. He went from almost dead to back to full life in one turn with no effort. He's just like Boink! Back to full. We can isolate him. Let's see what isolation does in terms of stopping the healing. Blinded. Blinded by the light. All right, that stopped some effect from Saw's leadership. So that's good. We know that for the future. All right. Triumvirate victory. No Saw Guerrera timeout today. This team, we're going to use troopers. We're just going to try to come in here and trooper this. Rex is not with troopers, and also he's not with Phoenix. He's just acting as a rebel. Is he actually a rebel? Is he actually a rebel fighter? Yes, he is. Okay. All right, that's inconvenient. Cara Dune is the threat here, so we need to just get in and kill Cara Dune. Piet is probably better here. Let's look at speeds just to make sure we're not making a huge mistake. 306. I don't think he gets that much speed. 25 speed and 40% tenacity. Phoenix stuff. 25 speed. Okay, so his acting speed should be 331. And I think even with the nerf that we've done to Piet, he should still be faster than 330. Piet has no mods at all on him. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. That's not fantastic. Wow. All right then. Piet is useless. Apparently I was swapping out mods and made a mistake and locked in Grand Arena with no mods on Piet at all. It's a bit of a setback. Alright, we'll use the Trooper Datacron. We'll just use Gideon. We'll vacuum all of the turn meter and we'll kill Cara Dune first. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I usually check all my empty mod slots. I don't know how that would have got by. Alright. Let's kill Cara Dune. Mass assist. Dark Trooper coming in. Turn meter flying everywhere. Dark Trooper just doing punchies. Okay. Let's gain turn meter. Do some more punchies. Inconvenient. Alright. Cara Dune's back. That's also very inconvenient. Do the area effect. Rex is gaining a lot of health. That's inconvenient. It's really... Yeah, and we're getting dazes now from Cara Dune. So this is going badly quickly. Refresh the dazes. Okay, let's put dazes of our own, if we can. Try to re-kill Cara Dune. Doesn't do any good to do the mass assist right now. So we just gotta let these dazes clear if we can. Okay. Now, as long as Rex doesn't redo his special, we're good. Alright, well, that's completely lost. Too many dazes for the troopers to handle. What I didn't expect, I did not expect Rex to be regaining life that fast. So we punched the heck out of him, but then in the last two sequences, he regained a ton of life. I was not ready for that. Okay, so we've got Ratus that we can try to use here. There's really a lot of health gain. He gained health while we were punching him. I don't know exactly what that ability is, but it was pretty nice for them. Okay. Running out of good datacrons. This is just get to the alt and then alt and try to kill Rex and Cara Dune. I don't know what else to do. We'll struggle with the taunt. But we're kind of running out of teams. We're running out of good stuff to try here pretty quickly. We've got the Empire team. We've got our own Mon Mothma team. Not a lot else that's good, though. Got a lot of mediocre stuff. Got a Gear 12 Padme that we can try somewhere. Some Night Sisters. We need a lot of damage to get this done, or we need some kind of healing immunity. So what is it on Rex that's giving him... Rex gains 30% crit damage, an additional 60% health and speed. Fine. Suppressing fire. What was giving him all that healing? Whenever another Phoenix uses a special, whenever a clone trooper falls below 50%, they recover 35% health and protection and gain. Okay. So, he gained all that health and defense and everything because he is a trooper. Alright, so as soon as he dropped below 50% health, he went Super Saiyan on us. Interesting. Good to know. I don't know what else to try here, guys. I feel like this is about as good as we're going to get. We can try Vader. We could try Empire team. That Rex is gaining a lot of health back. Alright, let's just gang up right away on Cara Dune and do nothing. Wow. That was literally like nothing to Cara Dune. Relic 3 Cara Dune immune to us. Okay. Let's just do stuff. Throw more grenades. Wait for the alt. That's pretty much what we're doing. And then we'll have a couple turns with healing immunity on them to get them all dead. So we're going to save our area effects. We're going to save our good skills on all these characters. And try to nuke them down. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Reset. All right, 4 stacks of... nope, never mind. We're going to wait on the area effect until after we do the alt. Same thing over here. We'll wait on the good skills. Okay, here we go. Alt is up. All right. Quit taking turns, foolios. Let's just do this. And then hit them with the area effect. Cleanse the debuffs off of ourselves. And now, if we can kill either one of these, it might be a good time to just stop the battle. Because once we kill somebody, they're going to get resurrected right away, right? Rex is already back up and running. So if we can kill Cara Dune, we're just going to let it time out. Instantly back with, because of the stupid potency up. I don't think there's anything we can do here. I think that was our chance and we're done. Wow, this team is like... This team is really good. For a back wall team, you know? I'm not going to say it's fantastic, but once you've weeded out some of the better stuff on the front wall, this is hard to deal with. Without some insta-kills or something. I mean, the Triumvirate team would have done well here. It's got a ton of dazes. It's got Cara Dune, who's super annoying. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, I got nothing. This team ain't gonna do anything here. Oof. We're just about done, y'all. There's almost nothing else we can do here. Let's try, I mean, let's just go for it, right? Because if I don't, we're not going to have much else to do. So let's throw in Vader and Palpatine and Mara Jade and just see if we can get something done here. Okay. We are not dazed. So, Force Crush. Okay. Merciless. Hit. 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 We'll go ahead and throw that for now. Force Crush again. Get another turn again. I don't think this is enough to kill Cara Dune. We're going to try it. No, not even close. Look at that. Look at how tanky she is. Crazy. Palpatine down. No, we got to Gear 12 Mara Jade. We're not in control of the turn meter. Use BAM, maybe. Do we have Beskar Mando on offense? Yep, there he is. What can we do with Beskar Mando? Do we have other Mandalorians? Nothing good. What do we have for Scoundrels? We need something that will give him a lot of whistling birds, right? You know, I almost feel like we just go in with IG. Do we have IG anywhere in here? Maybe IG's on defense. No, there he is. Oh my goodness. Gear 8 IG 11. Oof. That's not going to work. Hum. We need something to trigger a lot of bird stacks. Yikes. Yikes. We won't get a bounty hunter contract off. What do we have that can cleanse? We need cleansers. Cleansers. There's, I mean, my Beskar Mando, just, there's no way that he has enough damage to get this done. No way. I don't think we have any more insta-kill teams. What do we have left? Enfys Nest. Padme. Some Geos. Some Rebels. A vacuum cleaner. Jedi Training Rey. Night Sisters. I mean, we've got stuff. I just don't think any of it's any good. Night Sisters, I don't see how they would ever have enough damage to deal with this, right? Because this team just has too much healing. How do we make this work? We could use our own Mon Mothma team, but I don't feel like our Rebel fighters are as good as his Rebel fighters, right? Like we got trash left here. Kyle's not big enough to make a difference. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we've got that can deal with any of this. Thrawn. I mean, Fennec is the highest damage thing that we have left in the account right now, I feel like. Use BAM to keep Fennec alive, and use Fennec to dispel buffs. Okay, so you're saying use a Scoundrel team. Beskar, Mando, Fennec, and who else? We need somebody to get rid of dazes or call assists. We need Fennec to assist a lot. We need to be able to make her attack. Which, we don't have anybody in that category. So we can just put in another bounty hunter. And you're saying just use BAM to keep Fennec alive. So we can put Fennec in the lead to get the contract, put Beskar here, put Boba Fett down here, throw a Datacron at him, and see if it works. I would rather be able to have the contract, right? I don't think Beskar lead is adding enough that it would be better than getting a bounty hunter contract. So 20 debuffs dispelled or expire. All bounty hunter allies get payouts, and they gain 20% defense and overconfident. And we got a big missile. I don't know that we'll ever build up enough stacks of anything to use the big missile, but we've got it. It's in our back pocket. All right, here we go. There's all the debuffs. Starting already. Sure, let's do that. Let's put some armor shred. Okay. Let's go over here. Oof. All right. Protect Fennec. Okay. Let's rocket Cara Dune. That was nice. That should make her unresable, right? With the rocket. With the Rocket Man. All right, let's save Cara Dune again for now. Not Cara Dune, Fennec. Okay, just kick. We're just gonna kick. Man, that guy is tough. We did nothing to him. Just nothing to this guy. Remove his buffs. He kills Beskar. Yeah, I don't think there's... we're not going to get Rex dead here. Oof. Got Cara Dune down, though. That's something. That's something. Let's kill this other team before we run out of everything. This Rolo team. Dis Rolo team Doe. Can we just do that? He doesn't have tenacity down, right? His potency is not usually that good. 106% potency. Yikes. Alright, so what is this? Ability block, defense down, healing immunity. Offense down. It's not a daze, though. It's not a daze. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. I was going to throw it. Mon Mothma probably work better here. And we could actually do Mon Mothma like Big's Wedge. And we should be able to work our way through this. I think. We'll get a fourth guy to help soak up those hits. I think this is okay. But if we can do it with Nest, that would be better. We're going to try Nest. She'll get debuffed. She'll get healing immunity. But hopefully we can, get enough turns and enough counterattacks that we can get that buff off of us and kill things. So, I'm going to give it a try. Rolo can do her thing. All right, there we go. Whoa. Whoa. How? Oh, I guess with Chupio sharing stats, I guess his offense goes up high enough. What? That's ridiculous. Man, oh man. This guy's teams are rough. Rough. All right, let's go. Get in there, see what we can get done. That Rex is hard. Yeah, that Rex is crazy. Like that team is surprisingly good. I would not have expected that team to be that effective. So, yeah. Learned something new tonight. Wow. Wedge is just dead instantly. And now we're... You gotta be kidding me. Wow. We got nothing. Guys, we got nothing. Alright, let's try something with Padme. I don't know. Getting desperate here. Let's see what we have left this Galactic Republic. Probably not much that's good. We could take Ahsoka and Shakti in here with our Gear 12 Padme. And maybe, get some buffs up with some assists or something. We got 2 clones. So let's actually try to do this instead. And we got Shakti and a couple clones that we can try against that Rex, I guess. All right. What do we got? Okay. Not everybody's dead. That's good news. Let's, pop smoke and put R2 at risk. I'm going to do the kick first. Save that recovery for a second. Okay. Stun? Not with tenacity up, we're not going to stun. Alright. Almost got Rolo. I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that I almost got Rolo or they'll instantly kill me. No, not the Padme. This Cassian is a beast. Beastian. Every time he pulls the trigger on that big skill, he hits for 96,000 or some crazy stuff. Oof. All right. Let's try Shaak Ti and the boys. See if we can clean up. I don't think they're going to beat that Rex. So let's try to clean this up first. And then see what we can put together. Maybe there's some like low-level jank that we can figure out how to kill this Rex with. Get some crazy jank stuff going on here. All right. You attack. Get an assist on Cassian. Let's go. I don't think 3PO and Chewie can kill all these characters, but who knows? Who knows? We don't have a leadership skill on the board, so should be good. All right, cleaned up. All right, back to this Mon Mothma Rex. Let's try Jedi training Rey. I mean, we're getting desperate here. Who else do we have that's resistance or can go on this team and do anything? These guys all have pretty bad mods. But we do have, you know, the ability at least to lock down a healing immunity on Rex. So if we can somehow keep these guys alive for a few minutes, we can, in theory, spell all buffs, ability block, offense, speed, remove 10% turn meter. So we're going to try that. Give him the stick. All right. Now give him the healing immunity. Now wiggle, wiggle. Stay off my robot. Stick Ray, get in there. Oh, man. Stick Ray gave him the tickle. Hoo-hoo. Pillsbury Doughboy. Then the healing immunity is gone. The robot is down. Crazy. This Rex is just bonkers. Don't know what to do here. Let's take in the vacuum cleaner. Here we go. Get in there, vacuum. See if we can't use the power of sucking it up. She reminds me of Mega Maid from Spaceballs. All right, Rex. Die. This. Okay. Don't kill my Mega Maid. All right. Get in there, buddy. Basic attack. Rex heals for 4.5 billion. All right, we're on our last life. We need a 1-up. Soon. Not going to get it. Ooh. Dead Mega Maid. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Nope. Another fail. Oh, what do we have left? Hux. We have a random Huxing. We need something with some kind of control, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Throw Night Sisters and just see what happens. I mean, I think it all ends badly, but we can give it a try at least, I guess. This looks like a team. Not terrible, though, for the droids. Ooh! Good gravy, look at this guy's damage. Alright. We'll put a plague on absolutely nobody. Never mind. the idea of plague doesn't really even exist. Okay. You know, stuff. Daka gets instantly killed. That's the second kill, so the next Night Sister to go down is a real kill. Heal back up. The damage coming out of this guy is... Alright, everybody, relic your Rex to 7 immediately. The only thing we have left that we can control with is Thrawn. Let's try a really weird team. Geobrute Alpha, Spy, and Thrawn. That's what we're going to try. If by some miracle we can, you know, kick Rex and get him under control, kick him. Then maybe Spy can generate some momentum here. And nope. Nope. And then Rex is going to go and he's going to like kill everybody. All right, there was the there was the extra health, so he's gained his health. Okay, now let me get another turn here so we can cleanse and get a new brute. And then we'll try to recharge Spy. He just one-shots Relic 6 characters. He's like, it's no problem. It's no problem for me. Done. I don't know what to do, guys. I got nothing against this team. We get Rolo. We can try. Let me try Sana. Staros. Rolo. And in Lando. There's nothing else for me to do with my team, so I'm just going to keep chucking. Just going to keep chucking. Okay, dazed, confused, killed, almost did some damage. I almost noticed his protection going down. Look at that. Look at that. Rolo did damage to him. It was like 2 dots came off over here. Okay. Is there anything else in the entire account that has enough damage to justify killing him? Any characters somewhere in here that can do something special? All right, let's look at Sith. We can do Malgus, Bastila, EDB Darth Revan. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, Rex is going to one-shot this whole team, right? Like, he's going to do the area effect, and all 3 characters are going to die. That's what I predict. Yeah, sure. Okay. Bail in. Fear? Okay. Some fear. Basic. All right. All right. All right. We're good. We're good. We're winning. Not really. Oh, all cleansed. All good. No problems now. Okay. Get a hit in over here. Fear's not ready yet. Shockies. Come on, Malgus. Kill him. Auto. Just a matter of time before he just like slaughters everybody free with one hand tied behind his back. Whatever, I'm done. First Order or Sith Empire? We still got First Order, right? We still got a Hux somewhere in the team. Sure, why not? Why not? Hux and a tank, probably Executioner. Is there a Datacron left that we can use? Let's equip it. All right. See if we can get something done here. We need damage. So, I mean, I could have taken in Phasma or whatever, but we really need to have enough damage to actually hurt this guy. Just going to do a basic for right now. Get a taunt up, which will be immediately removed, but, you know, stuff, reasons. Okay, let's clear him off. Okay. Bam. Eat it. Take it. Rex is like, yeah, fine. I mean, it's just area effect and kill your whole team. It's fine. It's going to be fine. That's what he's saying, not me. I don't think it's going to be fine. Yeah. Dead again. Dead again. What do we have left for bounty hunters? We'll do this, this. Man, I feel like there might be some combination of characters that has enough damage, but I haven't found it yet. I thought the idea with Thrawn and... Oh, God, look at that. Instant kill. He's just like... Your Zam Wassel can go bye-bye. See you later. Tenacity down plus days. Some good. All right. I got nothing. I don't know what to do against this team. Akbar. Do we have any kind of separatist team? I want to be done. I mean, I don't think I'm going to beat it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to give up. I got nothing though. I got plenty of characters that could like survive and do things, but I need enough damage to kill Rex, and that's the problem. I just don't have anything with enough damage. You know, and we're done. All right. What's their Datacron? When they use a basic ability, they gain buffs. And at the start of each turn, if non-galactic rebel allies have 50% or more turn meter, damage they received is reduced by 75% until the end of the turn. So as long as he's over 50% turn meter, he's taking significantly less damage. So it's just getting enough damage to kill him is not in the cards for me. Yeah. How much offense does he have in this guy? Not that much. No, it's just a combination of the Datacron plus Mon Mothma giving him the cleanses. You know, keeping debuffs off of him, feeding him turn meter. Yeah, we're well and truly done. This is a loss. I mean, this guy's just going to roll through, like, kill all my teams. He won't have a problem winning. I mean, he's only got me by 3 million galactic power, though, so I mean, it's not that bad, right? All right. That Datacron enables CLS to kill Jabba in 5v5. That's a good point. We better make sure that we get that we all get that Datacron so that CLS remains viable for killing Jabba. That's a very good point. Because that's kind of like the Datacron that we had in the past with the Wookiees being protected. So, yeah, I think everybody needs to build at least 1 or 2 of those for your rebels. All right, so, you know, well played to my opponent. Massive defense, more than I have offense to deal with. And, you know, I got to get some ults on these characters. We're working on both the SLKR part as well as the... I'm unlocking Rey first. So we've got, look at this, we've only got 1 click on the SLKR ult so far. There's like 2 other zones that you have to go through before you get to the ult. So it takes you like 140 tokens just before you get your first battle. It's going to take a while to get that ult when I'm mainly focused on farming dark side. But we've got all of the paper, rock, scissors done. We've got 2 of the battles done here. So we might unlock Rey already this week. So if we get good statistics and get good tokens, we will be able to add Rey to the account this week. And I've got Kylo. Ben Solo is already relicked. I was working on him for the guild because they asked me to do this for the guild. And then, of course, the Lightspeed bundles came out, and a lot of people got Rey, and now a lot of people are building Ben Solo, so I'm no longer obligated to do him for the guild at the moment. We can get Rey, we can get Ben Solo. I'll try to figure out, I've got like 6 Zetas. I should have 7 Zetas by the end of the week, and then we have to figure out the best way to put those 7 Zetas onto Rey and Ben Solo. So, yeah. I mean, we can put 6 on Rey and 1 on Ben, or we can try to put 2 on Ben and 5 on Rey. We'll figure that out. I'll figure that out, and we'll have a Rey team. A no-alt Rey team, right? We need an alt on JML. We need an alt on SLKR. We need an alt on Rey. So we'll have altless GLs, but hey, we got the GLs, right? And then we'll just ticket farm it out until we've got everybody's alt. I think I'll prioritize Rey's alt over JML and then get JML. And then by then I'll be farming tickets for Leia. Yep. Yeah, a lot of tickets I need. All right. Well, thank you all for coming out, hanging out, watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to call it a stream there for the night, and I'm going to get on out of here and go on and do other things. So appreciate you all. Please remember to hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. You know, the subscribe thing that I always say, the join the Discord thing that I always say. The link is in the description down below. Hope to see you over in the Discord. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next Datacron. Holocron? Loquiturcron.